Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in San Francisco and we're heading to Fresno, California. And we have some lumber that we're taking. So this is one of the, what is the job I've been meaning to do for ages now. And this is one of the, that seems a bit loud, that music. Let me just turn that down a smidge here. There, that's better. Anyways, this is the trip we were going to do. This is with the new log trailers. I'm not a huge fan of this trailer. I prefer some of the other trailers, but I'm still waiting for a heavy haul trailer that you could specialize, but haven't seen it yet. So anyways, let's get started here. I'm in my Peterbilt, as you can see here. Let me just change my info. I guess we go just to gears. Well, no, I guess we should have it on our speed. There we go. Alright, we got our GPS down there. Excellent. Let's just wait for this light here. It's funny, I just happened to see a couple trucks the other day and I was like, ooh, I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of American Truck Sim. Got a green light here. Nice and slow. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think the log trail looks pretty cool actually. I haven't done a whole lot of trips with it just because I haven't gone to too many lumber mills yet. But I think it looks pretty neat actually. So, of course, you can take actual logs of this. I just have some. Looks like it's cut lumber. I'd be surprised if those were single pieces of wood, but I guess they might be. I suppose it's entirely possible. I think what I probably should have done is I probably should have put the bars in the back of the cabin there. Just so that if anything were to happen with the logs, I'd have some sort of protection. In real life, that's what you'd normally have. So you have a lot of guys who run a setup like that, where they have, I don't know, you can call that a set of bars. They're not bull bars, because that'd be in the front, but oftentimes they'll have the bar there to protect them from any potential logs moving forward and hitting the cabin. Usually it's not, like, you wouldn't normally see a truck this fancy hauling wood either. I'll be honest. Oftentimes when you see a, whoa, come on, buddy. Can't believe that guy. Hate it when that happens. And they slow right down in front of you. I mean, I got close, but I didn't think I got that close. Apparently it was close enough. This is only a short little journey. It's only about 200 miles or so it's nothing too crazy. There we are, 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour. Look at that, nice. Also, another big news in American Truck Sim there, they have actually added, or they're going to add, I should say. Well, they've added a couple new roads in the game already that connect a couple different areas. A couple new roads to the area. I don't know if it's going to show up in this map or not. Let's see if I can find out where they were. Reading. Where was it from Reading to Reno, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, that had a few new roads that looked like they're really slick, actually. So it'll make some of the jobs a bit easier because now you won't have to worry about, you know, trying to get to a certain location because you have to go all the way around. They made it so it's a bit more accessible, is what I'm trying to say. Also, in other news, the people who do pro mods in ETS2 have also announced that they're going to do some pro mods for Canada, which is going to be awesome because pro mods does a really great job with their modded maps, and they're going to add Canada to it and British Columbia specifically. So once they add, let's see if I zoom out here a little bit. There we go. Once I zoom out, they're going to add Washington up here. I guess that's being added next. I think that's where Washington is. I think, maybe, I don't know. I think they're going to add Canada up there in British Columbia, up in that neck of the woods. So that's going to be super cool when they actually do that. So I'm super jazzed for that. Whenever Pro Mods used to come out in ETS, I used to get it. I don't play a whole lot of Pro Mods now in ETS because I just prefer ATS. It's more up my alley. In reality, why are they going so slow? This feels like a snail's pace. What's going on here? Is our speed limit really like 30 miles an hour right now? I guess we're still in the city. Anyhow, so that's going to be added at some point in the future, which is going to be awesome. So then we'll have Canada, and it'll be not that to say the coast to coast map isn't good, but I just find they're just trying to get across the coast, not let's say detailed in that one area, which is why I don't mind it, but I prefer when there's they just do a specific section and just do it well. So yeah, so it'll be really cool to see what's up when that actually happens. Oh my goodness, 32 miles an hour. Is that really our speed limit along here? Or are they just going, no, 55 is what they're doing. I'm doing 32, and I have no idea why they're going that slow. They're both like doing it on purpose too. I don't know what's up. Let me get some coffee here, because I can drive that slow and drink coffee. Goodness gracious. Anyways, so that's the thing we're going to add in there. So I'm super jazzed for that. So when we see the release of the latest DLC for SES software, we're going to see, hopefully, shortly after that, we will see some Pro Mod action in Canada, which is going to be awesome. Very, very psyched for that. Are my lights on? No, they're not. Probably should put those on. There we go. Yeah. I really have no idea why they're driving so slow. Like, they're all driving slow too. As if there's some reason for it. But there really isn't. Like, unless that person right there in that SUV is like a police officer. I've been trying to... Actually, funny enough, last couple of days, or I guess last night, I was looking at cars, as I often like to do, because it's fun to think about getting another car. Because, eventually I'll need another one. So it's good to keep an eye out. It's fun. It's like a fun game to do. Keep an eye out in advance. And then see what's up. Finally. And now they're all speeding. What on earth is going on? Oh, that gear didn't go so well. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's ridiculous. Now they're all like, let's all speed up. And then, yeah, that's just silly. That makes no sense at all. Anyways, so I was looking at cars the other day, and for some reason I'm fixed on getting an older police interceptor car. Don't know why. I just think it'd be fun to have a police interceptor, so that when I drive, I don't drive very fast, to be honest with you. I drive pretty slow, mainly for the fuel economy, and also because I don't find there's any particular reason I'm going faster than maybe like 10 kilometers over the speed limit, something like that, which is, I don't know, some people do a little bit more than that, I find. So often something like people do 15 over the speed limit, but I always do about 10 maybe at best. So I just don't find that reading the speed. So anyways, the reason why I think it's kind of neat is because if I were to get a police interceptor car, it would be fun to drive because their cars are pretty powerful, and it'd also be funny because it would be... There we go. We're making this turn here. It would also be funny because I drive slow. So everyone around me would be driving slow. Oh, gotta get down another notch? Jeez. There we go. Second gear, that'll do it. So I drive slow anyway, so everyone around me would be driving slow. Looks like a Land Rover, actually, that guy. Let's drop it down, check both ways. Looks like we're clear. Perfect. Yeah, I just thought it'd be kind of funny because I drive slow anyways, and then if I were to have a police interceptor car, everyone else would be driving slow. It's something that I kind of thought about because my cousin actually has a Ford Explorer, which is what the police drive sometimes, and the specific color they have is the same color that police officers have in unmarked cars. So oftentimes if they drive fast, though, that's the opposite scenario. So they drive fast, and everyone around them drives slow because they think it's a police officer. So I think it's kind of funny. I'm looking for the opposite reaction. I don't want to drive fast. I want to drive, slow. For all intents and purposes. 55 again. Okay, we can just resume here. Or there we go. Yeah, so I just thought it was kind of a funny little thing that I kind of considered, but my wife seems to be dead set against not getting a police car. I don't know why. Like, I'm thinking about maybe one of the police SUV interceptor cars. Like, I think they're Ford Explorers, I think. The smaller version of the other SUV. So, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny. That's just me personally, though, so. But I did look at Crown Vics, and I'm like, oh, that would be awfully funny. But they are V8, so I don't know how well they would be doing for a fuel economy side of things. Maybe really great. I don't know. Also, it makes me think of Ace Ventura, where he's like, this is a high-performance vehicle, so I could go around saying nonsense like that. Which would be funny, too. No right turn there. That's okay. We're going straight through. Perfect. It's funny. I think the reason why I haven't played a lot of this game lately. Oh, that nice. It's because I do a lot of driving in real life. So when I drive in here, it feels like I'm driving in real life. So I think that's the reason why I'm like, I do a lot of driving already. So it's not every day when I jump into a truck and do some more driving. Like after I finish this, I'm gonna post it, for example, and then get into my car and drive for 45 minutes. So. That's why I say it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know how much I really want to do that, but it's an option. Well, the racing's a little different, so because you're just trying to go fast, and it feels way different than driving on the road like this, like it would be in real life. So, anyways. I'm pretty happy to see this truck still works fine with all the updates that have happened. Viper's done a pretty good job of keeping this up to date, which has been delightful because this is my favorite truck. Although the in-game Peterbilt's not too bad. When I went back and actually customized one a while back, and I was kind of like, what can you actually do with this thing? And I went through it, I'm like, it's kind of limited in comparison to this truck, at least. Yeah, it just felt a little limited in comparison to this truck, so that's why I kind of like, that's a bit of a rough road there, jeez. I would rather have this truck if it's an option at all. Alright. And I have considered getting a truck, but I can't justify buying a truck for myself, like a pickup truck. I mean, I have no particular reason to buy one. Like, I don't haul anything on a regular basis. Are we turning right here? No, it's not. Is it really there? No. I was gonna say that seemed a little... That seemed like it was an off-ramp. Not a road I was going to be taking. There we go. We're clear there with the trailer. Excellent. But yeah, I'll be considering one. I actually saw a really nice Nissan Frontier the other day. That wasn't terribly priced. Although one thing I always find with trucks, like in the budget I'm kind of looking for, I'm looking for an expensive truck. I don't want like some sort of F-150 Platinum Edition, whatever it is, or an F-150 Raptor. That would be fun to drive. Probably not very good on fuel economy, because remember I'm driving 100 kilometers a day, so that's always a consideration. Look at the dump truck, or the bulldozer down there. Nice. Alright. Looks like our destination is coming up here on the left, which is pretty good. So we'll be arriving there just around dusk, it looks like. Oh, there's another big trailer there too. And that was a concrete trailer, it looks like. So yeah, I'm considering one, but I can't really justify one because I don't have any towing needs at the moment. Now I'm considering buying a small aluminum boat, but I really don't need a giant truck, or like even a mid-sized truck to pull an aluminum boat. But you never know where it may come in handy, right? So, just one of those things. I'm sure if I had one, I'd find uses for it, but I'm sure other people would find uses for it for me. Like, oh, hey, can I borrow your truck? I need to move. Or, hey, can I borrow your truck? I need to XYZ. You know, to a certain extent, it's not so bad, but just depends. But if I have a couple, most of my colleagues at work have trucks. I think, how many percentage-wise? So, like, I think my boss doesn't have a truck. Oh, what's going on down there? Well, someone wasn't doing something they're supposed to. Woo. Oh, jeez. That's what they call rubbernecking, which gets you into accidents. Anyways, I think my boss doesn't have a truck, so my other colleague, he does. Both my colleagues do. In the parts department, let's see here. 3 out of the 4 do. We're coming up to another zone up here. In the technician side of things, I think most of them have trucks. I think maybe 1-2 people. Oh, we discovered Fresno. Apparently I haven't been to Fresno before, which is not true at all. Just haven't been here in a while. Yes, I know, that was a little bit too past. Where's the police officer around here? Is he right behind me? Yes. Of course he is. Where else would he be? Alright. Very clear there. I'm just going to stay in the left lane here because we need to be there anyways. And turn left up here. Oh, look at that. Got a green light. Sweet. It's always nice when that happens. Guess we'll just go straight into the middle. There we go. Oh, there's our destination up there, it looks like. We're on the left-hand side, so yeah, that's been my dilemma with vehicles. So apparently a police interceptor is a no-go. Who would have thought? I just thought it was funny. I like joking about it, and I think I'd have fun with it, just because of the way I drive, and just see people's reactions around you. I don't know, you can't. And in reality, if you were to do anything even remotely like imitating a police officer, that's a criminal. I don't know if it's a felony, but it's against the law. So we're clear there. Let's get in the right lane because it looks like we're going to go up here. So it would just be funny because often people they'll see a car that looks like a police car, and they will slow down because they think it's one. They don't want to get caught doing something they're not supposed to be doing, which is usually speeding, or on the roads I take, which are kind of like off, like kind of, they're not like an interstate. Well, I guess would they be considered an interstate? I don't think so, no. I take like country roads, I guess, for the most part. Not dirt roads, but oh, we want to go straight still. Wait for that person to go there. Another police officer. That's always nice. Look at that fan. Jeez, looks like one of those old Ford E vans. I don't know what they call it, like E150 or E250 or something like that. But it's got fancy rims in the back. Or it looked like it did. Alright, turning left up here, it looks like. Let's get into that lane. There we go. Perfect. Let's take a look at this truck at night. Nice. I love those rims on this truck. It looks so slick. Better pay attention. I think I need to turn left up here. You do indeed, sir. So, yeah, those rims are pretty slick. Oh, look, there's a nice Jeep. I've driven in a Jeep like that. It wasn't that much fun. It's a little windy. No, coming into the construction site, looks like. Good day, sir. Drop off here. Some lumber. He's not going to say anything. Where are they roughly? What, really? That's actually harder because you have to go around and make a U-turn. This is actually easier because you kind of drive in, go straight. Let's choose that one. And this one? Those are my only two options. What do you need? Oh, I see. I'm doing it the other way around. So this is the easy one. Let's do the easy one. I don't like fussing around with it. Alright, let's put our hazards on. Oh, that's not the hazard button. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. We'll just take a look around here. Oh, look at this. Oh, I didn't even notice that. A little bit of a metal grate over maybe a pipe or something there. That's very cool. Alright. A skid steer right there. Doesn't look like a John Deere skid steer, although they probably couldn't say John Deere anyways. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's funny for skid steers. That looks more like a cat because of the arm. I don't do a lot with skid steers, so it's only a vague recollection of what it looks like. I've driven some skid steers before. It's quite fun, but there we go. That should do it. Nice. Park and brake on in neutral. Take our hazards off. Unload the trailer. Why we unload the trailer, Ian? What are you doing? For Pete's sake. There we go. Oh. There you go. 198 miles, level 36 proficiency bonus. Excellent. We made $6,900. 334 XP. Nice. Level 36. And current company offers. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Not a single thing. So that is one of the downfalls of having this specific type of trailer, is because there's limited types of trips you could do. So anyways, folks, my name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, let's take one more look at these rims here. Love those rims. They're so slick. Anyways, if you like what you saw, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more ATS action coming in the future. I'll catch you guys later.